for those of you who missed it. "I can't even explain what I'm listening to right now," one commenter said, referring to Zapstar's, Kodak Black's most recent mixtape. At this point, DDG is ready to be outstreamed. Whatever happened to this man? This is an excellent question. Prior to the Zapstar's debut, Kodak had declared that he had never experienced real love.
I know girl treated you right. Never, bro. I never had a good love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced this shit, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it.
The mixtape's poor quality is likely due to its hurried release, considering it was only released one day earlier. For those of you who missed it, the news report said that on April 28th, Kodak Black would have a fresh status hearing on his felony trafficking and possession charge. A lawyer even commented, "In the courtroom, conversations between prosecutors and law enforcement officers convey the impression that Kodak isn't being given another chance. It's time to face a punishment. But for how long? He was given a trial date."
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the time being. Come on, officially. All right. You know your license is no good. But I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
What's even more concerning is that Kodak was caught for the same offense twice before, making him a repeat perpetrator of the crime that courts hate. His trial is fast approaching. Kodak Black pleaded not guilty to accusations of gun possession, which were made public on February 28, 2023, acknowledging that he was under the influence of alcohol, but denying that he was under the influence of other narcotics.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just the process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian, and then it's just like my era, bro, like nah, like man, you better.
Following the Instagram live, the rapper was arrested by the federal government for breaking into Kodak's house in Florida. In order to secure a settlement that sent Kodak to a rehabilitation facility rather than jail, he hired lawyer Brian Cohen while he was being held.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
What is this? I'm just not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
The prosecution will highlight Kodak's recent behavior and request the longest prison sentence feasible because Kodak recently committed the same offense as in 2023. Every time I see Kodak, I get so sad that man has like 4 baby mamas, and not one of you greedy women cares about him for real, because why are y'all not helping him? Is likely to be the first thing they cite from Kodak Black's Instagram live comment. It's likely that you're simply waiting for him to pass away, so he may reply on Instagram live.
Everybody getting while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do its shit, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's gonna let time do its shit. You gotta be patient. Love is patient, love is kind. Like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all. Try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on everybody on the amendment on everybody getting While we waiting, while we just down here waiting on when.
Still, this was only the start. I see a fresh video of Kodak acting strangely and irritably every day, based on more tweets. Is everyone afraid that if Kodak doesn't receive treatment, we'll lose him, or will someone step up to help him? It is terrible. This happened after a recently distributed video of Kodak eating chicken in the middle of the road was released.
The wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother.
Oh, hold on, bro. I want to be part of bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
Now it would be Kanye West, of all people, who would take a position to protect Kodak.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about him, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now, I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
Kodak was spotted pacing his room later that night and declaring that he was Drake's favorite rapper. Even if he is spending too much time with the wrong people, as evidenced by the fact that his friend is photographing Kodak while sitting in the corner of the room looking sad. His pals would rather record him in distress than offer him support.
I'm Drake's favorite rapper.
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he ain't, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, so shit like, oh, no, it's for real, bro. You just got it.
After Kodak checked himself into a rehabilitation facility in 2023, his music career was put on hold for over a year. The lack of fresh music on Instagram eventually caused Kodak's career to stall and many people to lose interest in him. Nevertheless, Kodak used the time to improve on himself, create new music, and exercise daily. Hearing this explanation is essential. Following his release, he released the popular song Walk, which garnered 33 million views and catapulted him back to the top of the charts. But his triumph hit him again, and he needed fresh motivation. He was heard yelling odd words and slamming fake objects as he boarded a Kaizen during live coverage.
You can't always say it, but at times when it feel good, that's when you say it sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
On Instagram, the morning after the live stream, Kodak would try to provide a live explanation of the issue.
Come on, say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, but y'all like, and then y'all don't think.
He did this on a live broadcast because millions of people believed he had put himself and his sobriety in danger. Bunk even attempted to assist Kodak, but the animosity would last for months.
But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you're a and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You got to make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you got to set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla at me.
After a week, however, it would get worse again when a fan would get in touch with Kodak and tell him how much he enjoyed it while he was sober. In turn, Kodak would get enraged.
Say, I love when Kodak sober. Change sober. I look sober.
That is the win for two.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Over what? We young over. Young over.
Whenever musician Kodak Black showed up at a Ravens game looking completely dysfunctional, supporters would post on Twitter, "NFL fans are worried for rapper Kodak Black as he appeared off," while trying to show love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love the Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah. Hey, that boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello. Yak in the city. Baltimore. Let him know.
The revelation in 2025 that rap artists Wallow and Jilly had contacted Kodak to try to save the company showed that people had finally had enough of these episodes, which would continue for the following year and a half. Wallow and Jilly give Kodak Black life advice, telling him to never doubt himself because his children depend on him.
Don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
They are both making an effort to reason with Kodak Black because his current issues are far more widespread than simply him. Google claims that Kodak Black, the main provider for homes, has 5 children. Records show that Kodak Black supports his mother and all of his family members who do not have regular jobs. Kodak Black's performance during the live broadcast worried supporters because a Kodak failure would have a big effect on people's lives.
This got the sentence. You want a Mac? Got some sentence. Got the sentence. Hey, bitches, boy. Got some sentence. Boy, want raise you on your back. Yeah, stuck on the Mac. Hey, stuck on the Mac. Yeah, bed rest. There's a long nap because she took it out today and you can't do it back. You can't go.
However, after being invited to the White House, Kodak Black became the first rapper to be seen tampering with the building on this particular day.
Like, imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
Even still, Kodak Black believed that his behavior was completely inappropriate at this point. He eventually apologized to everyone and vowed to use his influence for the benefit of society on a podcast with DJ Academics.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami, I'm saying, for kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
She did?
Finally, that same evening, he would respond to Kanye West by stating something along the lines of Kanye is a real one. He is the only man who still has feelings for Diddy. Why? The boy's expenses will very certainly be paid for by the federal government. I'm going to work with you to secure some funding because Kanye has recently achieved some noteworthy achievement.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause I'm some whole kind of Kanye the only still did it. Cause he know he ain't a lot of the other stuff. Look at me. I'm clean in her. Kanye cause
The most terrifying thing is that the court will likely witness all of this during his subsequent trial, showing him that Kodak is a free man who needs to be either arrested to finally learn his lesson or committed to a long-term rehabilitation facility to address his personal problems. Is it preferable for him to be in a rehabilitation center or a jail? Please leave your opinion in the box provided below.